This podcast is part of the Loosely Connected Network. Visit www.thelooselyconnected.com for more great podcast networks, Twitch streams, YouTube channels, and more.
Loot Crate. Do you know what Loot Crate is, Quack?
No, what is that, Tony?
You should know by now.
I know I should know, but I forgot.
Okay, so Loot Crate is a box that's full of goodies that you get every month if you subscribe to it. So, you get different loot treasures and stuff like that. So last month, or maybe I guess this month, I got a box that had a Widowmaker figurine from Overwatch, and
Cool.
it also, the box itself changes to Zordon, and then there's a Power Ranger shirt and stuff like that because the theme was Unite. So they also have the Justice League comic in there too. Yeah. So next week's theme, it's not week, I guess. No, this is last month. So this month's theme, December, is Star Wars. So the box that's going to be coming for this month will be themed all the Star Wars stuff because of the upcoming movie release. So for the listeners, if you guys want to get your own loot box, use the promo code NTFTTPod for 10% off your next Loot Crate subscription.
Cool.
Do you have anything to say for that?
Nope.
All right, cool. On with the show.
I loved Power Glove.
Come with me if you want to live.
I loved Power Glove.
No time for time travel.
Okay, let's see. Welcome to the No Time for Time Travel podcast, where we are podcast for nerds by nerds. My name is Tony, and joining me this week is my good friend Quack from Canada.
Hello.
We are a podcast where you choose a topic for us to discuss as the topic of the episode. This week we got a suggestion from Judge Greg. He's the host of the Real Hero Talk podcast, managing editor for Enthusiasts Network, and co-host of the Gamers Without Borders podcast with Nick. And he suggests that we talk about time travel in video games. But first, how are you doing?
Good, man. I'm just packing up
Oh wait, when are you leaving?
tomorrow morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Okay. For some reason I thought you were gonna go, come over, Friday or Saturday or something.
Oh, I was going. Well, I mean, I could have, but then it's normally more expensive during the Fridays and the weekend.
Uh-huh.
So if I could help it, I'll get Wednesday or Tuesday to Thursday if I can, whatever is easier.
Oh, okay. And is it true that there's certain days where you go online, it's cheaper?
To buy stuff.
Yeah, for the airline tickets, if you could look for the same exact airline ticket, but on the Tuesday versus the Wednesday, it'll be cheaper. Not the day that you're flying out, but the day that you're looking.
Oh, that I heard about that, but I can't really confirm unless I do it and actually test it out and do it. So I just do it. I do it too randomly, so I won't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard about that. And then if you go back in and the same day, it goes up unless you clear your cache or something like that.
Oh,
Some weird thing. I don't know.
no clue.
Okay. What else did you do?
So, what are you up to, Tony? How is any holiday plans?
We have that Christmas party this weekend.
All right. Is it what time is it? I didn't get anything about it, so I don't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? Hold on. I'm just gonna go look at it right now and then see if I could put you on the list. You didn't get anything? Oh wait, you don't use social media, huh?
I mean, I have the Facebook, and I just check to see what did Trump do to the world, and then I get sad and go off.
Oh, okay. Well, the Facebook events, there is one for this weekend. Let me see. They might not have put you there because they didn't know you're going to be back.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just come and then surprise.
Oh, so should I invite you or not invite you on here?
I mean, can you pick me up on Saturday then? Or I don't even know where's it going to be hosted.
T's house.
Okay. I could come. I just need to know when and where.
Actually, yeah, I could probably pick you up since you would be walking distance from me.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well then, that's planned. It's a white elephant too. So
Oh yeah, I have nothing. So.
Okay. Yeah, I just ordered something today for 1 day shipping. I hope it comes in time.
Maybe I should do that too. I forgot how fast they deliver over in the States.
Yeah, it's like 1 to 2 days depending on where you get it from. But I always get something that is actually sold by Amazon. Or if you're like really, really pressed for time, you could do Amazon Prime Now and it gets sent to you within like 2 hours.
Oh god, so creepy.
I know. Because like one time at the escape room, my co-owner was like saying, "Oh shoot, we're out of water for the guests." And then I just went on my phone. Like I wasn't there. I just went on my phone and ordered Prime Now. And then like 30 minutes later, I was like, "Oh, the water's here." I was like, "What the heck?" So
yeah,
super fast.
it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, but hey, it works and it's convenient. In the future, you don't have to get out of your chair. Actually, now you don't have to get out of your chair. Yeah.
That's true.
Well, in the future, you don't have to get to your door to pick up the stuff, and it would just magically appear inside your room.
Or you just ask somebody to open it, get it for you.
That's true, but then you have to like still get labor to get it for you.
Talk to people who just tell them, "Hey, can you get it for me?"
Or you just put like a drone outside. And, can you leave it on the drone and just leave, and then you fly it back in? Yeah. Okay.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
I had such a busy week that I don't remember what I did. Yeah, it was like, oh, I went to Disneyland on Sunday for Lon's birthday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you have a pass?
yeah, I do.
It's so expensive.
I know. It's like
Holy moly!
over 400, I think.
Yeah, back then it was like how much it cost for a premium pass.
I know. Now the premium pass is like over 1,000, I think.
Yeah, and
That's
1,000 back
crazy.
then was like Disney World for a year pass.
Oh, I don't know about the Disney World pass. Only Disneyland.
Oh yeah, no, I kept updated.
You kept updated on a pass that you would never buy.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. I wonder how much it costs her to go to Disney World instead of Disneyland. 1,000 pass.
It's kind of like you keep looking at it to wait for a price drop, like you're like following stocks, but you're just following Disneyland Pass.
Yeah, that's true.
They actually removed the SoCal Select for this upcoming year
I
again.
heard about it. It's like
Yeah.
only the second. Oh, there's only like 2 programs, right?
For SoCal, there's 2 versions.
Yeah.
So the regular SoCal. Oh wait, no, sorry, they're not removing SoCal Select. They're removing the regular SoCal one. SoCal Select is the one that's Monday to Friday, and then no blackout dates. And then the regular SoCal is Sunday to Friday, and then blackout dates.
Yeah.
So yeah, they took a. When I got the pass when the SoCal was no longer available. So SoCal was only available if you did the SoCal Select for 1 year, then you qualify to upgrade to SoCal. But if you don't do 1 year SoCal Select, then you cannot purchase the SoCal. And I got the SoCal Select, and then a year later, they gave back the SoCal available to everyone. So
Oh.
I'm like, damn it. And then they upped the price because now it's available to everyone. And I'm like, damn it. And I still bought it.
Good. Oh man.
It's like, well played, Disney. Well played. Take my money. Yeah. Yeah, so I
That's
went
cool.
there, saw the Fantasmic show.
Mhm.
That was really good, man. That was super good. And then I went again yesterday just because.
Yeah.
To watch World of Color.
Oh yeah.
And it's the Christmas edition. And it was pretty cool. Like at first, I told my girlfriend, I was like, this seems like they are lazy. Like they didn't do much. Because it's like super chill, like Christmas music.
Mhm.
And then it's not like anything like amazing or like, the water was just like whatever. Just like very like slow moving, Because Christmas music is slow moving. And then at one point, they did the... You remember how like the first time that guy did the house that had lights on it with music? The Christmas lights house, and they had the music playing, and the lights were like all like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They sync up to the music and everything.
Yeah. So then they played that version of that song, and then they had World of Color do like a crazy like EDM type of like show. So World of Color was like flashing all these things, and then they had the Ferris wheel, and then all the lights on there were like shining different. It felt like a giant like Christmas light house for that. And then like at the crazy part of the music, then all the flamethrowers came out of nowhere. So yeah, that was because at first I was telling my girlfriend there's no justification that they can use to throw the flamethrowers out for Christmas music. And then when they did that, I'm like, okay, this is a good justification.
Do you normally get like try to get seated or to get in the splash zone area?
So we would, but then it was like a weekday night yesterday, and then we went and we got there like at 8:20 for the 9 o'clock, and it was like pretty empty. So we didn't get to the splash zone because all those still need a fast pass. But then we were at the will call, like it was all open, very open.
Nice.
Yeah, very surprised actually because this week we expected it to be busy because Thursday is the last day before they do a full block out for Christmas break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So was it? I'm surprised it's not busy around now because it's normally pretty busy season.
It is busy. I think for a weekday it was pretty busy.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, do you have anything else?
No, nothing planned yet. Nothing I've done that's important. Just heading back.
Okay, cool.
So what's the topic for this week, Tony?
Topic? Hold on. I have a bunch of news items.
Oh, and news item.
Yeah. Let me see. So we talked about this last time. Oh yeah, so listeners, we were a guest on the Almost Better Than Silence podcast. So shout out to them and check out their episode that we're on. It's pretty cool. And just check out their podcast. They're a pretty cool podcast, video game podcast. Remember we were talking about Ryan Reynolds and Pikachu?
Yeah.
Yeah. So so I looked it up again, and then I guess Ryan Reynolds was casted in the Detective Pikachu movie, but it wasn't really sure or clear of like whether he's going to be Pikachu or something else.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, because I can't imagine Pikachu having the same voice as Deadpool.
I mean, I can, but it's just weird.
But if that's the case, then Deadpool has more material to play with later.
That's true too, yeah.
Yeah, because that would be cool. But then that's also going to be like rights issues. Let's see. The other thing is, Ben Affleck, he plays Batman, and he just recently stated that, or not stated, but like I guess it's been rumored and highly rumored, and now like extremely highly rumored that he's leaving the role of Batman. So he's only going to be playing Batman again in like the Flashpoint movie. But yeah, what do you think about that?
I don't know. Like, isn't he like? I feel like it's kind of like Wolverine with what's his name again?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Because then you told me recently that he's coming back.
What? I did?
Yeah. Or he's gonna be in one more film or whatever.
Oh no. He's done with Logan.
Oh, okay.
No, but he stated. Yeah, that's another thing. He stated that as a joke, I guess. He stated that, oh yeah, but then if they invited me for Avengers, I would do it. And then and then with the whole like Disney and Fox thing, supposedly they already reached a deal to like purchase most of Fox's properties. There was a rumor going around that he would return as Wolverine because he will be now part of Avengers.
Okay, so it's rumored.
It's rumored,
not official.
But he actually made a statement about it already. After the rumors, he said that the ship has sailed for him. He would like it. He would like it. He's like, oh wait, hold on. But then the ship has sailed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about the Batman issue though? Because like, if you think about it, no actor has played Batman for more than 2 movies, except for Christian Bale.
Yeah, because then like for me, when you tell me like Batman, I was like, there's so many like version of Batman that there's never been a real consistency, so I don't really relate to that as much.
Mhm.
But when you go with like Hugh Jackman and Wolverine, he's been in like all of them.
Yeah.
So he's a little bit more consistent all around. But then since there's like so many Batman versions, like throughout the whole era and everything, it's just like, okay, well, that's for this. It's kind of like the remake of Spider-Man, right? It's like,
Mhm.
oh yeah, Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 had this character, had this actor, and then they redid Spider-Man again, and then they redid Spider-Man again, and then that's it.
Yeah.
So you're not really attached to it as much, or you don't really associate Batman, or I don't associate Batman with him as much. So if he leaves it, okay. Oh well.
Cool. Yeah, I think it's because for me, like he's probably the closest one to looking like Batman, like actual Batman. And
The better versions.
yeah, and his fighting style is the most Batman fighting style you can get. Like it's similar to the Arkham Asylum games.
Mm,
Yeah,
gotcha.
and he's actually like he actually fights instead of like looking like some guy pretending or trying to fight.
He looks like he's fighting, and then he says, "Go, step double."
Yeah.
And then it's like Pokemon battle.
Well, like the fighting style, this version of Batman, his fighting style is very like good. Because
Yeah.
Christian Bale, he's like breathing hard and trying to like struggle. Like he gets beaten up easily, and he broke all his bones and all that. Like Christian Bale would not have anything on Superman in this one, but Batman, you kind of could believe it with Ben Affleck.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, maybe he's the better one of all the batches so far, but who knows? There might be like even better one in the upcoming future. Kind of like
That's
how
true.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, so they did say they were looking at two people right now. Well, they were looking more at Jake Gyllenhaal to be Batman, and they were also like, what was it? John Hamm is trying to campaign for the role as well. Do you know who John Hamm is?
Sounds familiar, but I don't.
He's the main guy from Mad. What the heck? What is it called? Mad Men.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, the main guy. So he's trying to campaign for being the next Bruce Wayne. But
Oh.
yeah, I don't know. Do you have any preference between Jake and John?
I mean, like, with John, like, I think I could see since it's like, when you said Mad Men, I could see the Bruce Wayne, but I don't see the Batman.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But maybe it's a good thing, because I don't know, but I don't know how much of the stunt that he's planning to do.
Wait, but then if you see the Bruce Wayne, but you don't see the Batman, doesn't that
That's
mean
good.
it's good? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing because that's a real persona. But at the same time, we'll see how it goes with like the whatchamacallit, the transitions between the two roles. Because
Yeah.
then sometimes I just feel too disconnected.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't feel like anyone nailed the look of Batman as well as Ben Affleck, because he has the exact jawline that Batman has.
Okay.
Because everyone else is like, I mean, George Clooney, no. Val Kilmer, no. Michael Keaton was good, but he didn't have that look. But I think John Hamm does, though. John Hamm actually has a pronounced jaw. So, we'll see. And Jake Gyllenhaal is still skinny, but at least he's younger. Yeah. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Video Game Awards happened last Thursday. Did you watch any of that?
I did not.
Okay.
Did you?
No, I just looked at some stuff like Death Stranding. I mean, I showed you that trailer. What do you think
Yeah.
about that?
I mean, it was weird. I didn't know what to think. But
Yeah.
but then like when you told me it was co-directed by Guillermo del Toro and oh my god, was it? No, not even Fude.
Hideo Kojima.
Yeah, Kojima. I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Del Toro does a little weird stuff, and then I could see the Japanese part of it showing in the thing.
Well, Kojima does a lot of weird stuff too. So
Yeah, I know that
Yeah.
Japanese stuff showing
yeah.
the weird Japanese stuff, but
But it was so weird to have it's still weird to me to see that Norman Reedus is the star, because like this is a real guy.
yeah.
Like the heck.
Yeah, I was really surprised when they had him so clearly personified.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wow. I thought they were just gonna do like a makeup character that they made up something.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it's interesting, like the story from the trailer. But man, that was a long trailer.
I know, right? That was a super long trailer, and it was like, it's more like the story was cool, but what was the story?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know about cool. Like, I mean, it was interesting. It left questions for sure. But I was like, what? I don't get it. What's the point? Am I supposed to be excited for this?
You know, it kind of reminded me of Attack on Titan.
Does it?
A little bit, just because they're giant, like, figures.
Oh, okay. Just giant at the end. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing was like, I think they were giants just the whole time, right?
I guess so. Invisible giants.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then the baby, though.
Yeah, dude. I was like, sorta in with their little trailer in the beginning, where it's like, okay, it's an invisible like alien. Okay, cool. And then it's like, okay, there's a baby. And then they do the whole thing where they go through the throat and there's a baby inside the throat. I was like, what's going on?
I know. And then the baby was like,
why does that matter?
It was like winking at you, right? I think it was like looking into the camera or something.
Yeah. It was like, what? Why is it inside his body?
Yeah, that was unsettling, but I guess that's what they were going for.
Yeah, I guess so. But it felt so random. But we'll see how the story goes.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too out there for now, but...
also, another... I don't know if you saw the other trailers before, but there was another actor that's also in that game. His name is Mads Mikkelsen. Do you know who he is?
No, I don't. Who's that?
Did you watch Doctor Strange? I forgot.
Yes.
Okay, I always forget if it was you or Lam. I guess both of you. So in Doctor Strange, there's the bad guy, not Dormammu, but his henchman, the guy with the weird eyes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. The main guy, the one who, like, you know, he was the main bad guy with, like, you know, all the other people before Dormammu. So he's also in Death Stranding as like some kind of like soldier leader or something like that. And then Death Stranding, he also has like messed up eyes. So I'm like, what the heck? And if you watch Hannibal, like the show by Hannibal it's a prequel when Hannibal was young. He stars in it, and he also has messed up eyes. So I'm like, is there something in his contract that every time he plays a character, they have to do something with his eyes or something like that? Kind of weird.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just like a aesthetic thing where it's like, okay, well, if you have something around your eyes, that guy.
I guess, but
a visual cue.
Every role, though.
Glasses, that guy. Yeah, something around your eye.
No, Clark Kent.
I know. That guy.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you were talking about the Spider-Verse earlier. Or you were talking about Spider-Man. And then it's just funny because, like, a while back I was thinking, like, oh, it'd be cool if they made a Spider-Man movie where they just combine all the Spider-Man that have been Spider-Man into one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then now they're releasing that new animated movie, Enter the Spideyverse or something. I forgot. Spider-Verse? Is that the name of it? I don't remember.
Yeah, I forgot. It was like Spider-Man something. Yeah. No idea.
Let's see. Spider-Man. This is the new one that's going to be released in the theaters. It's called Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What do you think about the trailer for that?
I think it's really cool. Like, it's a cool look. I think you and I talk about it a little bit, but
yeah.
I don't know about the other listeners. But when I saw there were points where it just became randomly choppy, I thought it was my internet or something.
Yeah. At first I thought of it too, and I'm like looking. I'm like, wait, no, it already like loaded everything. So I kept playing it over and over, and I'm like, oh, the choppy parts are consistently choppy.
Okay, yeah, no, because I was like, wait, is it trying to do the style, or is it trying to do? Because I remember like, it was pretty smooth at points, and then there were points where it was just obviously choppy. I'm like, huh.
Yeah, like
I don't know
action,
how I feel about this yet.
yeah, the action scenes were like smooth,
Yeah.
but like the slower scenes or the close-ups were like all choppy. And then I was thinking like, this feels like if it was like Lego Movie. And then I looked up the directors and it was like Phil Lord, and I'm like, what the? Okay, these guys are the ones who made Lego Movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So that was interesting. Wait, is it? Hold on, let me check. Where did I see that? Because now I'm looking it up. It's not. What the heck? Okay, I think I saw it somewhere else.
Fake news.
No. He never mind. Phil Lord made the screenplay. Yeah, it's directed by someone else, but I guess I don't know. Maybe Phil Lord had input on the animation. I'm not sure.
No idea.
Yeah.
All I know is they're working on it here. So.
Oh, they're working on it in Canada?
Yeah, they're working at Sony Vancouver. The only reason I know is because there's been a lot of talk about it, like since summer, I guess, and because a lot of people were applying for jobs, and then Sony was telling people what they were planning to work on. So.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it's kind of cool to see, like now that it's actually released, what the look and feel is gonna be like.
Oh man, I kind of think like there was like miscommunication in the project team where like, hey, you guys like animate the action, and then hey, you guys animate the talking scenes, and then no one told either end like, oh, this is smooth or this is gonna be choppy.
I feel like it's I don't know. It's I have no idea what to say about that.
Yeah, no, it looks like a cell shaded video game actually.
I mean, I love the style, like the direction and everything. It's very graphic.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think like some point it's just kind of too weird of a thing for me. So it's not consistent enough to be called a style, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For me, with animation, anyways. But
yeah, I guess it just has aesthetic, but not style. I don't know.
But I don't know. We'll see what happens. It might be more later on.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe just a bad release.
Yeah, probably a rush trailer or something. Let's see. So next news item, the Ready Player One trailer. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I did. That's cool.
Yeah, that was so awesome. They had like so many references. Like I saw Ryu, I saw Chun-Li, I saw Tracer from Overwatch. There was like some oh shoot, what was that game called? Battlegrounds? Is that the game? I forgot. There was like another video game that had references in there. Yeah, like, did you remember any references you thought were cool?
Oh god, there were like so many that it's overloaded.
I know. That was cool though.
The most I remember was just like Tracer and Overwatch from Overwatch, and then I think I was just more taken in by how consistent, based on the trailer, how consistent they are with the book. I guess the storytelling of the book. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. The from what the trailer is showing, it's like what the book is saying. So.
But it's weird that, you know, it's so, how did they get all the rights? Because, like, I know a lot of them are from Steven Spielberg himself, but there was, like, other stuff in there. So I'm looking at, this page at Screen Rant, and it's, every Easter egg, cameo in the new trailer for Ready Player One. The starting grid, right? There's a scene where, like, it's just all these cars, and then there's a speed racer. So it's a screenshot now. There's a speed racer car. There's the A-Team car. There's the Batmobile, and then there's like the Mad Max car. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
How did they get all of that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I think when you first, I think I asked you the same thing, and it's like, oh yeah, so they're like his property in the first place. I was like, oh okay.
Yeah, and then I didn't realize there's other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I could think of is like, if it's old enough, then the rights must have ran out, so he could have had free property of it. But some of it...
Rights usually don't run out for like 50 or 100 years.
I think it's like 25, 50. Yeah, around 50 years now. Yeah.
Yeah. There's like Blanca. There's Shepard. You know who Shepard is?
No, I don't. Who's that?
He's from Mass Effect. And then there's like Lara Croft was in the bar ordering a drink. Let me see. What else? Supposedly there was a Mortal Kombat thing, but I didn't notice it. Let me see. Oh no, it's stupid. It's just dragons. And then he said, oh, that's like Mortal Kombat. But That's not it. That's not all. There's King Kong. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
There's
King Kong.
Battletoads. I did not see that, and that looks
That's
cool.
it.
It was in the crowd that was running to war. The Battletoads were running.
Oh.
They look just like Ninja Turtles, but Battletoads.
Huh.
There's Joust. Oh my gosh. There's Harley Quinn and the Joker.
Well, I mean, I understand Joust, because then it was mentioned in the book, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because that was one of the main games that he played.
Spoiler.
Oh, I guess. There's so many games he played, though. There's like Deadshot. There's Blood Rain. There's Sagat from Street Fighter. There's Gundam. Did you see the Gundam?
Oh yeah, the
one?
Gundam. That's the big thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I was like, oh my god, how did they get rights to that?
I know. Like for us, we're like, oh my gosh, that's so cool because we know about the rights. But like for people who don't really know these characters, they're like, oh, that's cool, whatever, because they don't understand the whole rights issue.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like when Disney did the whole Wreck-It Ralph thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. When I saw Sonic in there and then Super Mario, I was like, well, not Super Mario. It was the bartender guy, but he looked like Super Mario.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. And then they had Q*bert, and they had Kano from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did a fatality on a zombie. I'm like, this is a kids movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the Iron Giant. You saw that, right?
Oh yeah, that's big for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for that movie because I love the book.
Yeah, I hope they don't butcher it.
Yeah, we'll see. I wonder if they're doing like 3 books or 3 movies or doing just 1 movie for the whole book. Because the book itself, I mean, they were like, you know what I mean when it can be split to 3 parts, right? Yeah. So I wonder if they're going to do that or not.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Hopefully, I don't mind them doing 3 as long as they don't drag it on.
That's true. They don't split like the 3rd one into like 2 movies or something.
Yeah, that would be so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But then if they could do it all in one, it would be ideal, I guess.
Yeah.
But I could see it. I could see how they could rush things, so I don't want them to rush.
Yeah. All right. So I have a few more news items.
Sure.
I just want to go through them real quick.
Yep.
So we already talked about Wolverine Avengers. We talked about Star Wars coming out. We talked about Death Stranding. There was another anime that's being made to a movie, Alita Battle Angel.
Yep.
You saw that. You had something to say about her eyes.
Yeah. I was like, man, I was kind of curious why they give her like big anime eyes, and you told me like, oh yeah, because she's a robot. But then I thought that at first too. But then there was the other robot that was the guy, and I was like, his eyes are normal. Why is that she's the only one with like big anime eyes? It was kind of disturbing for me.
So I think in the movie Ghost in the Shell, I think everyone looked normal, but one of the guys had tiny eyes. So I was like, oh, that makes sense. Because it's just like different robots with different eyes.
Yeah, but it's kind of like when you're establishing like a world where everything is different, that's okay. But when you're setting up where everybody's the same, and even like the robots, I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't understand why like she has to have a big eye.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I thought at first too when I saw a trailer, I was like, oh, because I'm different. I was like, oh, because of your eyes. But I was like, no, it's because you're robots. Like then that makes no sense.
I guess I guess it's gonna be a twist in the movie. You're also different because of your eyes.
What's wrong with my eyes?
Like the big reveal is like she sees a mirror or something.
My grandma, what big eyes you have?
Yeah. Let's see. So another thing is Punisher on Netflix got confirmed for season 2. And then Jessica Jones also got confirmed for season 2. Cool. And that's kind of interesting because I don't know if they're going to stay on Netflix because Disney is going to make their own streaming service.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, you knew about that, right?
Would.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah. I think they were like playing around with the name called the D-Box. And I'm like, that's I'm like, D-Box? Isn't that like that Justin Timberlake song?
Yeah. That would be funny if that becomes like the trending song again after like that comes out.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like when Apple released the iPad and everyone was making jokes about it. Like, it sounds like a maxi pad for girls, but then it would be like made by Apple or something.
Oh, so expensive. Pad.
Yeah. Let's see. The other one is Legends of Tomorrow and Supergirl. So, real quickly, there's a petition going on because the show Legends of Tomorrow is going to be taking over the time slot for Supergirl. So Supergirl is going to be on hiatus while Legends of Tomorrow is going to be playing. And then Legends will be finished with their season. Then Supergirl comes back. And there's a petition going on because people are like, well, this screws everything up because the show should be concurrent, not like taking it over one for another because you're going to lose viewership and lose ratings. And the reason why that's happening is because Legends originally was on Tuesday night, but they moved to Monday because there's a new show part of the DC TV is called Black Lightning, which is about a superhero who shoots lightning. So yeah, there's that going on. Let's see what else. The last piece of news I have is Street Fighter 30th anniversary. They announced that they're going to release a collection on the Switch, PS4, computer, and all of that. It's going to be all the Street Fighter games before Street Fighter 4.
Wow. I assume you're going to get it, Tony?
I probably will. because the best ones of each edition, like Street Fighter 2, like they'll probably use the Super one, or Street Fighter 3, they'll probably use Third Strike, or Street Fighter Alpha 3, they'll use Alpha 3. They are going to be online, so you get online capability with those games, 3 games.
Are they going to be multi-platform?
See, I don't know if they're going to do
cross-platform. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to do cross-platform. I didn't hear anything about that. But I'll probably, you know what? Let me check right now.
Because if it is, that'll be a big thing.
Street Fighter 30th anniversary. Let's see. Oh, really? Is this right? I'm reading it. It says there is cross-platform. But let me check. Do you see it?
I'm reading a news about it, but I'm not sure. Well, it says it's cross-platform for the Switch.
But what does that mean?
So, I mean, it could play with, like, PlayStation and stuff.
No, but then doesn't that mean PlayStation has to be cross-platform with Switch? For Switch to be cross-platform with PlayStation?
Yeah.
So what the heck does Switch being cross-platform mean? Like,
you can play online with people who have PlayStation.
Yeah, but then it doesn't say the PlayStation one is cross-platform.
I think... Well, let me see. What versions do they have it for? They have it for, let's see. They have it for Switch. They have it for PlayStation. Do they have it for Xbox?
I don't know, actually.
Because if it's just like those 2 things, then it might explain why, but...
I guess. Okay. Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna get it.
Oh, yeah, there is. There's going to be for PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch.
Oh, so it's cross-platform for all of them?
Yeah, so I'm curious to see how that happens.
Man, that's going to be awesome.
I mean, if I play, I'll play on the PC.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
All right, so let's move on to the topic of the episode.
Topic of the episode.
So the topic of the episode is time travel in video games. So do you have anything about that?
I don't remember any time traveling video games.
Okay. Well, let's first talk about, like, what do you think about time traveling in video games?
Wait, I lied. I remember one now.
What, Chrono Trigger?
No, Turtle in Time.
Oh, yeah, Turtles in Time. Yeah.
But I think it's a cool concept. It's pretty much just it's just a new setting. And I think it's just kind of nice to see how people, it's like a good change of scenery, I guess. Like you have a character or like characters standing in like one starting in one area, one setting, and you're like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And then later on, you introduce another new setting that's completely different. Could be like from modern to prehistoric, or from modern to futuristic. Mm-hmm. So I think it will be pretty cool to see what happens.
Yeah, I agree. Because, like, time traveling just allows you to, like, see different, like, parts of history. So you know Age of Empires? You know that game?
Yeah, that was weird.
So it's not technically time traveling, but you get to see different parts of history.
Yeah.
And supposedly there's a code in there. Like if you type in Big Daddy, it summons a Camaro, 1993 Camaro out of nowhere in any time period. So I guess that's technically time traveling.
Wait, what? What does that do? What does the Camaro even do? Does it just run people over, or?
It's driven by a guy who shoots rockets.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to get it now.
Yeah. Yeah, Camaro's like always known as the car that does destruction. Because I think wasn't that in I think that was in Transformers, and I think it was also in the reboot for Knight Rider. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's Camaro? Okay.
I think so. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, I mean it's cool because then you know what I would really like. I don't know if there is a game like this. Maybe there is, but if there's a time traveling game where you go to the past and you do stuff, and then like when you go back to the future, haha, trademark. Never mind. But when you go back to the future,
Stop! I want to get sued.
then you like see the things that affect it, like butterfly effect. You know?
Yeah. No, I agree. That's pretty cool. I feel like that's an indie game.
Is there an indie game like that?
No, not that I know of, but I'm sure if it happens, it'll probably be an indie game that comes up with it, and not a big game.
Yeah,
Not
that's true.
super game.
Because I did an escape room one time, and it's really cool. So it's like a time traveling thing where you start off in this one room, and then once you discover the time machine, it leads you to back in time. But the back in time part, it's just like the same room, but different things are there. And you could do really cool things, like you find a seed, you plant it in the past, and then you quote unquote travel, and then when you're back in present day, a plant appears.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, or like you go back in time. Let's say you need a tool for the present day, right? You need, like, let's say a screwdriver. You don't have one. You go back in time one day in the escape room, and then you use the computer to order Amazon Prime Now or one time order, and then when you travel to your present time, then you have a delivery there.
20 minutes later, you went back in time 20 minutes. I mean, 30 minutes.
No, it's a 1 day delivery.
Oh, 1 day. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying those concepts were already used in like escape rooms, so it would be so cool to do that in like a video game too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you I guess let's say, what is something that you think can be broken with like having time travel in the game?
Broken as in game mechanic?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Wait, are we talking about like technical stuff or just like gameplay for fun?
I guess we can talk about both. Like the first thing is like if you do like complicated time travel programming, like is it gonna mess up something, you think, or will it just make things better? I mean, I personally like games that glitch out because I like glitches. Because I like things that break. You know, I'm a magician, so I like destroying stuff and restoring them. So, yeah.
I don't know about glitches, how that will work, but I think it'll be pretty cool to, because if you go back in time, can't you kill can't you like get the source of what caused the current villain to be in power and just kill them before they're strong? Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I guess if you have time traveling in Wolfenstein, then the game would take like 2 minutes.
But it wouldn't be as fun because I found him, he's little kid, dead.
Yeah. Oh, but you know what would be cool? Is if you have the game Wolfenstein, but like the whole point of it is your whole gameplay, the journey is to find the pieces to form a time machine.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like it's hidden in different parts of like the base of the Nazis. Mm-hmm. And then you have to figure out where they are, and you battle your way through to find all the pieces. And then you have to travel back in time. Then you save the world.
I remember this one. I mean, this is not really time travel, but it's kind of like it dealt with time. It was Prince of Persia. Have you played it?
Oh yeah, Sands of Time.
Yeah. I thought like back then that was actually really cool because then like you could rewind everything, and it's like an undo for games.
Yeah. I kind of remember because I never played the original one. I played the one that was on Game Boy Advance.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Game Boy Advance, either that or DS. But yeah, the rewinding is pretty cool. Like you could like rewind and repeat stuff. Like when you get a piece of information, right?
Yeah.
And then you can rewind and do something else.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool concept. I'm just trying to think like what would happen if like video games, like current video games or video games we played in the past, had like some sort of time traveling element. So let's say Rampage. what would that be like if it had like a time traveling? And I'm not talking about like, oh, now they just they just destroy buildings in the future. But I'm saying, what happened if you go in the past? So would that mean like you will be human because that's before like you turn into a wild animal or something? Or
well, it's also interesting because if you're talking about time travel where you're already a monster then traveling through time,
yeah,
then you better be careful you don't kill your younger self that was a human.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah. Because
I mean, I guess that's what you're talking about breaking the game, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, game over. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, oh, why is the game over? It's like, you ate yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. But, there's also other, like, theories of time travel where you don't, like, a paradox doesn't exist because it's always meant to be. So it's always one timeline that doesn't change at all. But then there's different, like, time travel theories. So it depends on what the game determines as time travel rules.
Yeah.
Now, you know what would be cool though? If like you played like a game that was like in the graphics of like now, and then like let's say you play Super Mario, like the newest Super Mario game, right?
Okay.
I have not played Super Mario Odyssey, so I don't know if this is true or not. If it happened or not, then well, sorry, spoilers. But if you like time traveled in Super Mario Odyssey back in time, and then you're back in the 80s, and then you just play the original Super Mario. So your graphics just change.
I think the players would think Nintendo cheaped out. It's like, oh yeah, we just introduced this new game called Mario Odyssey. First, you start out back in Mario 1.
And you play through all the Marios.
You have to make your way back up to 2017. Good luck. It's like, yeah, it's just like all those games combined.
Yeah. It's like as you level up, you increase your number of bits.
It's like, I feel like it's just like a ROM. Because it's just like, all right, well, Nintendo just made a ROM of themselves, of their own game.
Yeah, I know. That'd be funny. Like in the back end code, you'd actually see like, oh, it switches over to emulator.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be... Yeah, actually, I would applaud Nintendo if they had the balls to like put an emulator as something you find in a Super Mario game. It's like, oh, I found this emulator. I'm gonna go back in time. Yeah. I'm trying to look up list of like games that have time travel in them. Did you know Echo the Dolphin had time travel?
No, I just knew it was a dolphin. I didn't even know what it's about.
Yeah, so there's like supposedly if I remember correctly, there was like a tornado, not tornado, but like a, what's it called when it's in the water? Oh
my god, whirlpool?
Yeah, like that. And then there's like some time travel element to it, and then you have to travel through time as Echo to restore history.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I do remember like there's a few games, but it's more like a setting and not really like about time traveling. But essentially, you're just like, have you ever played the game Spore?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more or less similar to that, where you go back, where you just start out as a organism and you just progress throughout time and just evolve.
Mm-hmm.
So you start out like some sort of bacteria or something, and you fight your way through the water. And then you evolve into a fish, and you have more fish levels. for underwater world, and then you evolve into like amphibian, and where you could transition to land, and then you evolve into like some land animal, and then you play the game as a certain creature on land, and then all the way up until human, I think. But it was a pretty cool concept. It was like a Super Nintendo game that I played.
Oh, wait, Spore?
No. It was a game similar to Spore.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, Spore was not on Super Nintendo?
Yeah, no. It wasn't like that. Because Spore, I know, like, you started out of that, but then it just got really grandiose really fast. So you don't really have that mini game. But
yeah.
I remember there was a game that was kind of time traveling. I had it. I lost it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember time traveling games I had too.
So I haven't played it, but didn't Terminator have a game?
Yeah, but
it's not really time traveling, but it involved a time traveler.
Yeah, it involved it. It wasn't actually an element of the game.
Okay.
So,
right.
Yeah.
Take it back.
I mean, I kind of wanted to say, Overwatch? Do you play Overwatch?
I know of it, yeah.
So the character Tracer, like, she has this cool move where she can reverse her own time, like, a few seconds. So you can do whatever you want in those few seconds, then when you click your mouse or something, then you revert back the last 5-10 seconds or so.
Oh, okay. It's like in League, there's a character named Echo, essentially where you move around, and then when you press the ultimate button, it's like it goes back a couple of seconds, like wherever the character was a couple of seconds ago.
But for that, does it affect the whole game?
What do you mean, like, affect the whole game?
So does it only affect his own timeline, the champion's own timeline, or does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool though if like the ult was like a super long cooldown and it actually affects the entire game. You know, like if you had like a mass battle and then like a bunch of people die, then you ult and everyone is alive again.
I think that's what we would talk about, like the brokenness of how to break it, right? And for an online game to do that, and for every game to like calculate or record everything and then retrace it back for them, it's like, man, what just happened?
Trace it back like Tracer, haha. Let's see. Do I have anything else for time travel? Do you have anything else for time travel?
No. The only one I remember was just Turtles in Time. That's about it.
Okay. We can move on to the next thing. So the next thing is the mailbag.
You got mail. You got mail. You got mail. You.
So last week's question was, if you can customize your checks, what kind of images would you put on it?
Oh, checks? Okay.
Yeah, I know it's a weird question.
Okay, I'm trying to see.
And mine is Captain America.
I mean, the easy one would be like Mega Man, but I want to try to see if I can figure out something witty. I can't.
Woody? Did you say Woody? Like Woody from Toy Story?
Woody about it, but I can't.
But I thought you said Woody, like Woody from Toy Story.
Oh, no. It was most likely going to be like Mega Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll read you some of the answers. So Judge Greg says, well, I already customized my check, so I guess the answer is Red Sox. Hashtag Go Sox. And then, this is interesting. Just Another Gamer Blog, that's Nick from the Gamers Without Borders podcast. He says, an NFC chip, because who uses checks anymore? And then he's like, hashtag young and cool. Let's see. Almost Better Than Silence, they say dick butt, because dick butt. Let me see. Judge Greg responded, hey Doug, this is why we can't have nice things. And then Nick says, tick that off your bingo card, everyone. And then Anthony from Video Game Crosstalk just put a tick mark. Okay, let's see. Is that all? I think that's all.
Oh.
Yeah, so yours is Mega Man, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, what do you want the question to be this week?
Wait, who asked that question last week? Was it Lamb?
No, it was me.
Oh.
'Cause I was, he was like, "Hey, do you have like any question?" And I'm like, "I'm looking around, and the only thing I have in front of me is my checkbook." So I'm like, "Okay, I'll ask this." Because my freaking checkbook standard picture is like 2 angels kissing each other. I'm like, why do I have this?
What? What kind of checkbook is this?
It's just from Bank of America. Like, I guess that's their standard image.
Bank of America. I guess. Okay, since we're on the time travel thing, we could ask if you could travel in time. Where would you go? Either back in time or forward in time, and why?
I would go forward in time because if I travel back in time, then I don't think Asians will fare well. I think traveling forward in time, we have a better chance of like surviving with equality.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't have to travel all of the way back.
Okay.
It could be just like when you were like a little kid or something, and you're like, you know what? It's fine. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just encouraging yourself, that sort of thing.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like, I'm gonna go back to prehistoric age, and then what?
Oh,
myself.
Okay. Oh, I guess in that sense, I'll go back to high school and tell myself, get, snap out of it. It'll get better.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, get new friends.
Yeah, I think so. Because I think I would be like, high school sucks, but you'll get over it.
I think for me, let me see.
Oh, you know what I'd be? I'd say, I was like, oh, you think you're a nerd now, but in the future, nerds will take over.
That's so true, though.
Yeah, because like, who would have thought, right? Like, nerd culture has become mainstream.
Yeah, that's very true. I think I would tell myself, going back to, I guess, my college year, I would tell myself to stop slacking off.
That's a very good. This just became like not even time travel, but more of like, what advice would you give your younger self?
Yeah, no, we just end up doing it ourselves.
Yeah, let's change the question to that.
Okay, well, all right. Well, what advice would you give yourself then? I guess.
Yeah, your younger self.
But what people want to travel into the future to see where they're at in life?
Okay, we'll keep it at the time travel question.
It's still about yourself, but still.
Yeah. All right.
No, that's a movie. That one.
Oh, what?
No, I was gonna say like, I know something that's time traveling, and then it's not a game; it's a movie.
But did they have a game that was based on the movie?
No.
Oh, okay. What movie was it?
I was thinking, was it? Oh my god, making sure that I said it right. Was the Adam Sandler one? Or was it Split?
Oh, Click.
Click. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew it. No, when you say Adam Sandler, I'm like, Click!
Yeah.
That was a cool movie.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. No, that was... So, actually, that's cool, because Adam Sandler movie Click, there was an episode of Goosebumps I saw a long time ago when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That was called Click. It was actually called Click, because I rewatched it recently. I didn't know the episode title until recently. But when I first watched it, I'm like, this is so cool. It was about a kid who ordered a remote control, and when it came to him, he started using the remote control, and it actually worked in real life.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then he started abusing it, and then at the end of all of that, he had the repercussions that he got stuck. He hit the power button, and then he got stuck into a dark dimension. Yeah, but it was basically like the movie Click.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. It was really cool. So yeah. But anyway, all right. Let's move on to game time. I didn't prep anything, so let's do a quick 20 questions for movies. Do you want to start, or you want me to start?
You could ask the questions. Let me think of. Do you want movies or want games?
Movies. I think movies are easier.
Okay, let me think of something real quick. Okay, got it.
Okay. Did this get released before 2000?
Yes, before 2000.
Did this get released before 1990?
Let me check. It's after 1990.
Okay. Is this a comedy?
No.
Is this an action movie?
Yes.
Ooh, action movie in the 90s. Is this movie regarded like a good movie?
Oh, define good.
Like a beloved movie that has a following?
I mean, it has sequels, if that's what you mean.
No, like it's a classic, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's a classic, but it's not in that sense.
Okay, so this is an action movie in the 90s.
Yeah.
Is this based off another intellectual property? Like a video game, a book, or something like that?
No.
Okay, so it's an original movie. Man, those are very hard to come by now.
Yeah.
Original movie in the 90s. That's an action movie. Oh my gosh, that is so vague. Does this star someone that was a big 90s star?
Yes.
Does this actor still make movies?
No. Not that I know of. But I don't think so.
Okay, that's tough. Is this actor still alive?
Yes. Still on.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess this is harder than I thought. Is this movie... Is this actor... Wait, what did I ask about the actor earlier?
It was like a big 90s actor.
Oh, okay. But they're not making movies right now. Is this actor still active in the scene?
No.
Shoot, a retired actor. What the? I'm really bad with movies that people don't do. I'm really bad with movies in which famous people were part of but are no longer famous.
He's still pretty big. He's famous, but he's not a part of it anymore.
Cool, it's a guy.
Yeah. I'm trying to speed things along.
Is this movie directed by Steven Spielberg?
No.
Is this no? Is this movie a comedy?
No, you asked that already.
What?
I thought you asked that already, didn't you?
No, I said if it's an action movie.
Oh, okay.
But
No.
It's not a comedy?
It's not a comedy.
Okay. Is the main character Asian?
No.
Oh shoot. Does this movie take place in Christmas? During Christmas?
No.
You sure, right?
Let me check about that. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it's not, but no.
Okay. Does this movie involve time travel?
Yes.
Does this movie involve robots?
Yes.
Okay. Getting there. Was the actor ever a governor?
Yes.
Okay. But you said 90s, right? Not like 80s?
Yeah, 90s.
Okay. Does this movie involve a liquid robot?
Oh god, yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes? Okay. Is this movie Terminator 2?
Yes.
Okay, cool. 18 questions. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me start this counter over. I have an online counter now, so it's really easy to count.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I got the movie. So go ahead.
Oh, okay. Is this a movie before 2000?
Yes.
Is this a movie before the 90s? 1990?
No.
Tony?
Oh, I said no.
Oh, no. Okay. So it's a 90s movie. Is this an action movie?
There's action in it, but I wouldn't consider it an action movie.
Is this a comedy?
No, that would be a very sad comedy.
Is there a big, is the actor, the main actor in that still alive today?
Yes.
Is it a guy or Is the main actor a guy or girl?
Yes or no question.
Oh, is the main actor a guy?
Yes.
Wait, I didn't hear it.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Oh, okay. So the main actor is a guy. Is 90s sad movie, not comedy, somewhat actiony. Is this movie about? Is the big actor then? Does he still make movies now?
Yeah.
Huh.
By now, I mean, like in the last few years, he released some.
Okay. Well, some maybe more than one. Okay. Sad movie. What? Oh, is wait, how many questions is that? 7?
7?
8?
Yeah, 7.
7? Is this movie a would you consider it a a mystery?
No, not a mystery.
How do I put
Pretty clear what happens.
Oh. Is this? I can't remember what movies do I know. I already don't know a lot of movies. Have I seen this movie yet?
I don't know if you've seen it, but you know it for sure.
Okay. Does the main plot revolves like around this holiday season?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. It's not very obvious if it is.
Okay. It's not a comedy. Sad. Wait. Is this, or does this movie have, or is the actor, does the actor normally, or is the actor directing now? Is he a director now most of the time? Director?
Let me check, but I don't think so.
Okay, so he's just acting? Okay.
Yeah, it says actor and film producer, but that's not like directing.
Okay. What kind of movie is this? Does this movie involve time travel?
No.
Is this that I've seen before with some action that's sad?
I mean, you can probably just get rid of the action. I mean, it's very minimal.
Okay, so is this like a sentimental movie?
Kind of. I would say it's more sentimental than action.
Okay. Oh, nice. After it was, is what the hell is this movie? How do I break it down even more? Let's see. Okay, it's a sentimental movie of the 90s where the actors still doing stuff today. Not doesn't really have action. It's not a comedy. 90s that I've seen before.
Well, again, I don't know what you're saying, but you know it.
Before.
Yeah. Everyone's heard of it.
Does it involve animals?
No.
Okay. Just making sure. Does this only have one main actor?
No.
Okay. Let's see. Can I look something up and see if
Sure.
Is this based off a book or video game?
No.
Well, I'm stuck.
You're at 16 questions. You gotta think like bigger picture. It's a very well-known movie. Like, probably one of the most well-known movies.
Okay. Sentimental movie. What's the head in the 90s?
What'd you say?
I said, what's a sad movie in the 90s?
Oh.
And it's live action because it's the main actor. Sad movie. Is this, no time travel, no? Does somebody die?
Yes. 17 questions.
That was a random question. Because I still don't have a clue.
What is a 90s sentimental movie that everyone knows in which someone dies? And the actor is still acting today.
I don't know. I don't watch a lot of movies. Oh wait, maybe. Is it? Wait, let's see if it's the 90s or not. Does it involve a ship?
Yes.
Okay. Is it Titanic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I just repeated what you already knew, but in one sentence so that it kind of put everything in perspective a little bit.
I don't know any sad movies. I was like, you were really emphasizing the sad. I'm like, alright, I guess it's sad.
Yeah, and then you see why I said it's kind of actiony, but not, you know? Like, very minimal action.
Yeah. Now I can see why you said there's no action at all.
Yeah. The action is the boat, the boat sinking?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, no, I only got it because I was reminded that there's more than two main characters. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, and if you actually think about it, like, if you ask me about the other movies Leonardo DiCaprio's in, every movie he's in, he's screwed over somehow.
That's true.
Yeah. So, spoiler alert, if you watch a Leonardo DiCaprio movie, it probably has a sad ending.
What about Inception, though?
Yeah, because you don't know whether he survived or not at the end.
So you're just sad because you don't know.
Yeah, it's sad.
But whatever he is, it could be happy. You just don't know.
But you don't know because remember like the whole scene with the wife? And then at the end, it kind of makes you question it?
Right. I'll give you this one. Did
you see
wait.
What?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you see Shutter Island?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Very similar thing to Inception. Did you see what other movie was he in? Django Unchained?
No.
Okay. Did you see was it Catch Me If You Can?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got caught.
But, I mean, it's sad, but he's a con artist.
Yeah, but
it's so sad. The bad guy, the crook, got caught.
Yeah. Did you see The Departed?
Yeah. Oh no, not The Departed. I watched the Chinese version, so Inferno Affairs.
Okay. So Leonardo DiCaprio got departed from life. Yeah. So if you look at his movies, he gets screwed over. If you look at James Marsden, he's always like a guy who's getting screwed over by the girl. Like in X-Men Cyclops, in Superman Returns, he's the other guy that Lois Lane was with and then left. In The Notebook, he's the other guy the girl left. And you just look at his whole filmography, it's terrible too. They get typecasted. He got typecasted as the guy the girl will always leave.
Yeah, the guy that always gets screwed over.
Yeah. But yeah, you got it in 19 questions. Let's see. Let's move on to the final lap. All right. Do you have anything to promote?
I do not.
Okay, so let's see. Thanks again for all our contributors this week. Thank you, John Layola, Judge Greg, Anthony from Video Game Crosstalk, Almost Better in Silence, Nick from Just Another Gamer Blog. And you can check our social media out at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our website, ntfttpod.com. We're also part of the Loosely Connected Network, so check out the looselyconnected.com to connect with more awesome podcasts and content from our buddies. And also we were just on the episode of Almost Better Than Silence, so check them out. Pretty awesome podcast about video games. Let's see, did I miss anything? That was good. Everything good?
Cool.
Okay, cool. No time for time travel. Signing off. Herdiger and Warp Speed. See ya.
Bye.
I love Power Glove.
Come with me if you want to live.
I love Power Glove.
No time for time travel.